Yep, we are back live. It's Radio Free Brooklyn. And it's your boy Ben Lewis, Addy the Baddie. And as advertised, you already know, man, we got the best guest we could possibly get our hands on. That's a fact. Ladies and gentlemen, the good brothers, the young kings of the Brothers Podcast, Nico and Abdallah, is here. Welcome to Ben Talks, man.
Hey, thanks for having us back, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was a good time last time, man.
Well, I wasn't here. It couldn't have been that great.
Oh, well, this is before I took you on. This is before you came on.
You took me on? You acting like I'm a burden, nigga.
I'm not saying that. Come on now. You always bring up old shit. You know
old shit?
You know how black women do. You know?
No, I don't know how black women do.
Let me stop.
All right. Anyway, so about the guest right now.
But yeah, man, we got the Brothers Podcast in the building. They're going to be joining us for our trending topic segment. Definitely looking forward to that. But first, before we get into heated debates and all that, I want to give y'all an opportunity to kind of plug yourselves and tell the listeners a little bit about y'all podcast and where they can follow y'all at and everything.
Okay. Want to go first?
This Abdallah. You can find me, Mr. Hazel, at MRHAZEL _IG Twitter. I barely be on Twitter, but you know.
This is Tress Rare _ Nico. TRES Rare _ Nico on Instagram. Very Rare Nico on Twitter. And
you on Twitter?
I'm on Twitter heavy. You can catch me in some of the little debates.
You on Twitter?
You part of Black Twitter?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you got Black Twitter.
He is. He definitely is.
Yep, I'm in the mix.
We represent. We the just, number one controversial podcast out there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You know what? I was noticing because I'm up late a lot and I usually like binge watch like a lot of podcasts and stuff. And one of y'all podcasts is one of the ones that I like to watch later when I'm up late or whatever.
Appreciate that.
And I really like the balance that y'all have. Like Abdallah will come with some real like heavy ass like woke shit, and then you'll kind of be able to kind of break the ice with a joke, and kind of like level things out and not make it as intense, you know?
He's the radical.
I'm
kind of like we both funny, but he's more radical.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
more Black Panther.
Like both y'all are. I hate to use this word, but like woke. Like, but I would say both of y'all are aware of what's going on and stuff like that. But you guys approach it very differently, and it helps the dynamic of the podcast a whole lot. And I just love watching it, man. Yeah, so I really enjoy the podcast and y'all just keep doing what y'all do.
It feels
man.
good hearing
Appreciate
that,
man.
Yeah, of course, man.
Sure.
We need you on again too.
Definitely.
That's a fact.
And I got a bone to pick
Both
with
you
you,
guys.
man.
Yeah, what was the bone you had to pick with me?
Listen,
make sure it's good because people are listening.
We came out. Why weren't we invited to your live viewing?
What you mean?
The live show. We had came to
the first one.
Yeah. And you was like, yo, I'm gonna hit y'all up, invite y'all to the next one.
I said that? After the first one?
Yeah, you gave us the Hollywood talk.
Didn't I tell you about that mailing list you're supposed to put together so that you can make sure everybody knows? But you see, here's the thing, niggas don't plan. That's the problem with y'all. He was just bragging about not having a calendar. So this is the type of shit y'all.
Wait, hold on. Y'all have calendars? Like, if someone invites you to something, do you say, let me look at my calendar?
Nah, I don't say that. I just set
alarms
in my phone.
Now I do.
You have a calendar?
Thank you. Grown man shit.
Yeah.
Come on now.
You need a calendar.
Schedule, so I can't.
And I was telling him, because, I'm not even the most organized person, but have a mailing list, right? All the people who came to the event, you mail them, let them know it's happening again.
That's not even, I don't know, honestly.
You know what he did? Remember in the office when the new CEO invited Mike to Florida?
Yeah.
You come down, you got a place to stay? He's like, yeah, I booked the flight. She was like, I don't know if you should have did that.
No.
Nigga forgot about us, man.
Yo, damn, I feel bad. I don't got nothing to say, man. My bad.
Good, though.
The next one, though.
You know what? I'm having a show for my birthday.
Now we know.
October 20th. My birthday's on the 28th, but I'm having a show for my birthday, October 25th. It's a Friday. Right. So I'm inviting y'all in front of all our listeners. So y'all can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's time for y'all to utilize them calendars too.
No.
I'm still not going to use a calendar.
October 25th.
Yeah,
and it's time for you to utilize that damn mailing list too. That's what it's time
for,
really.
First of all,
Like
I'm older than you.
Huh?
I'm gonna just throw it.
You sound like his mom.
Addy, I'm older than you. I'm gonna just, you know how black.
I wear many hats.
You know how black women they keep us straight.
You ain't gonna drag me in the.
I'm not dragging black women.
Look,
no. I'm
not a hill.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's not a hill I'm dying on.
Listen to me.
I'm part of Black Twitter. I'm not a hill I'm dying on. Not with black women.
I'm doing this on purpose. I'm sacrificing myself to, you know what I'm saying?
He's sacrificing himself for
ratings.
He sacrificed himself for ratings.
Hey man, look, y'all ready to get into these trending topics?
Always ready.
All
right, let's do this, man. Yo, so I'm wondering
with this one.
As much as I enjoyed my college experience, but I believe that's one of the biggest scams on the face of the earth.
It is.
It's right up there with the pharmaceuticals industry.
And
and
politics and religion.
Exactly. And people are left to do some extreme things in order to be able to afford sending their children to college because I mean, we all have parents who probably preached at us and told us, you better go to college because you're not going to be nothing if you don't. Meanwhile, they working for somebody that didn't graduate from college, dropped out of high school.
Exactly.
But
you know, when you're black, you don't have that much room for error. So you got to do everything you can.
Exactly.
To have the paperwork in order because niggas love to come.
Right. So middle class parents have resorted to disowning like their children in order for them to be able to get more financial aid to pay for college,
which makes sense. So here's my thoughts on this. I feel like college, especially because a lot of the parents who are disowning their children are like middle class families, and when you think about it, middle class families tend to just really get the economy, like the brunt of the economy, onto them, right? If you're poor or lower income, you usually receive like subsidies, financial aid, whatever that is.
If you're rich, you don't need none of that.
If you're rich, you don't need it. But for people who are making like a
if you're
certain
in the middle,
amount of income in the middle, it's really hard to get to the top, right? And it's really easy to fall to the bottom.
Yeah.
And so parents, and these are like, middle class white parents though in Chicago.
I was about to say that.
Yeah. So
I was waiting for the white word. I was like,
right. So my thing is like, my empathy, I don't really know how much I have because I feel like a lot of them have trust funds. But I don't really know.
Right.
I don't really know everybody's story. Yeah. But, basically what they're doing is they're disowning their children and putting them in the custody of like a friend or like an aunt or somebody so the kid can declare themselves independent. So that when they apply for college, especially the fact that colleges have a lot of need-based financial aid.
So are they doing this before they turn 18?
Yes, in their junior year of college. They're disowning their
high school.
Systematic of high school. They're like disowning their children.
So the government hasn't caught on yet? Like, y'all giving niggas up for adoption at 16?
That's a good ass question, right?
For your aunt that lives down the block?
Yeah. I guess this guy just exposed them. Like whoever wrote this article.
If they ain't catch on, they will now.
Right? So according to this is a ProPublica news source, dozens of Chicago families, perhaps many more, have been exploiting a legal loophole to win their children need-based financial aid. Coming months after the National Varsity Blues college admission scandal, this tactic also appears to involve families attempting to gain an advantage in an increasingly competitive and expensive college admission system.
America is full of loopholes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you're not taking, I'm not even 100% mad at this.
That's how I feel.
Right, exactly.
Because if you're taking advantage of some loopholes in America, like you're really gonna fall behind. Like you need a little bit of cheat code in this fucked up country.
Look at the president. Loophole with the taxes. Like, come on.
Right, exactly.
Oh, not just the president. All the guys who own these big corporate.
Pay no taxes, nigga.
Right.
He made like 100 zillion kabillion, nigga.
Right, exactly. They pay no taxes because they put down their salary as, I just made $1 this year, so I don't got to pay taxes. Like, that's the shit that they do in order to, there's a whole bunch of loopholes. Like, I actually know, I knew a girl when I was in college that her parents did this for her so that she could get more financial aid.
Really?
But it's like, why do you have to go through such great lengths to pay for this higher level of education that you need
school
to?
Is about this.
Exactly.
Look, my kids are going to be going to freaking CUNY as long as this shit is tuition free, which they played us during my time.
I can't promise that I'm going to live in New York when I have kids, but
they're going to live here for at least a year and they're going to get this tuition free at school.
Right.
Unless they get a full schoscholarship.
Hey,
I'm going
to look at my son and be like, yo, be like dad. Go run this football around and get your scholarship. You know what I'm saying? Like, because college is like outrageous. Like, you are literally in like $200,000 debt.
Student loan debt is higher than credit card debt, bro.
Yes,
that says a lot.
Just surpassed
niggas like nice things. That shit is more than student loan debt. Some shit you need.
Exactly. And then I think
you don't need it, but I would put that above like leisure. Like you buying sneakers and you buying shit.
Right.
That's higher than
That's
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right.
and
That's
it sucks
sick.
because like, people who like put in all this money for college but don't have a degree that immediately translates into an income.
Right.
Like they're also screwed, right? Like,
or it's like your debt is higher than your yearly salary for the job you're going
Yeah,
for.
that's a fact.
I mean, we've all looked for we've all looked for jobs at some point in this room, right?
Yeah.
How many times have you seen like the requirements is bachelor's degree, but the pay like minimum wage is $15 now?
Right. Yeah.
Like probably when we were all looking for jobs, it's like bachelor's degree,
50.
minimum wage. It's like, yo, that doesn't even make sense. Like
plus 5 years of experience.
Right. Like I'm gonna be in debt forever.
Right.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the goal with these companies.
Look,
so,
Ben Jr.
Look, until this country changes and starts to really think about really common sense practices towards education.
What is that?
Common sense practice.
So what?
Yes, I know.
What is common sense?
Right.
And then another thing too, not to cut you off, but I think it's also transferable. Like if you die, like your spouse
it don't go away, nigga.
They assume the
That's so.
It don't go away, bro.
that liability now.
So what do you think about these presidential candidates in this debate talking about
Bullshit.
they clearing the student debt?
I'm sorry.
He's shaking his head. It's all cap.
It's all cap?
It's all cap. What they're gonna say is, well, we tried to do it, but there's things in place that stopped us. We're gonna go around it, bro.
Oh yeah, they definitely.
None of these niggas is bigger than the college system in America.
Yeah.
None of them, bro.
Yeah, that's a business.
That's a fact.
But
That's
there
a
was
real
one
business.
guy that he paid like $40 million to like pay off the students. That's the
Oh.
only
Black
way. That's the
Black
only
Morehouse?
way.
Yeah, for that did the
Black
Morehouse
Morehouse,
Commission.
yeah.
Robert Smith.
Yeah, Robert F.
the only
Smith.
way
He
niggas
did
That's
the
how
Morehouse
you-
Commitment
That's how
speech.
you use your money, man.
Yeah, that's crazy because I graduated from Morehouse, Mr. Smith, and I ain't hear from you yet. I ain't
You in
walked.
debt?
Nah.
Well, then you ain't get no cheese. You ain't
He's
get
just
no
greedy.
cheese.
All right. Well, honestly,
I
I
went-
can't even knock these parents.
I went
to
and
be
put my
honest.
body on
I
the line
can't.
for the entertainment of white folks. That's
But
what
all I
did.
was gonna say
He's at
before
Chippendales.
we transition off of the topic though, what I was
Yeah.
gonna say when y'all first mentioned it, I was like, all this is a lower scale of college scam. Like a couple months ago was the mom
With Lori
from,
Loughlin?
Yeah, from
Yeah.
Full House.
Shorty was in front
Like,
of the
you know,
courthouse
They trying to
taking.
give her like 40
Yeah.
years.
Hell
dog.
yeah.
I don't
Fuck that.
Nah.
And
let's
look at
be-
that.
Nah, she should get 40 years for not taking it seriously because she in front of the courthouse taking pictures,
Nah,
signing
bro.
autographs. Like you was on a sitcom 25 years ago.
First of
But
all, I
that
love
was a
Full
hit
House.
sitcom.
It was a
though.
hit
I love
sitcom.
Full
do
House.
love
I
Full
love,
House.
yeah,
I don't know why I
Shout
said
out my nigga
that.
Jesse.
yeah. Cut it out.
Yo,
Yeah, no, and the worst part about
That
it
was
is
the
then
shit,
that
bro.
it's the same people who are sitting there talking about, oh wow, like you guys just got to work harder, pull yourself up from your bootstraps.
Right.
I'm gonna work hard
There's
on these
systems in
scams.
place that within
no
America
system
that
in
make
place.
make it possible for you to succeed.
Oh yeah,
No, there's not.
the system they talking about is white privilege.
There we go.
White supremacy.
There you
Listen.
go. That's the
And
system
they
we're
want
talking
yeah,
to
we
about.
they
wanna-
want to keep it for
Of
themselves.
course.
We wanna get too woke right
We
now.
gotta procure that system because
Yeah.
of convenience. But what I was gonna say too was, this is just me looking at this whole political thing from an objective standpoint.
Mhm.
How long have candidates have been preaching about lowering
yeah.
taxes, lowering student loan debt,
Mhm.
aiding with student loan debt, aiding the poor with whatever they're going through? Like
Since the
this has
beginning
been
of Kingdom Come, nigga.
Right.
like, come on.
Jesus
And people
was saying
still
that
falling
shit.
for the same shit. Like, I haven't been watching, and I'm still not gonna watch any of the
Yeah.
debates, the presidential debates,
I watch because I want to see my baby Kamala. Kamala, if you listen,
bro.
Oh, Kamala Harris?
You
Kamala
serious?
Harris, if you
He's
listen.
dead ass.
Bro, I'm not gonna
I'm dead
hold you.
serious. What
You
mean?
like Kamala Harris?
Look,
Kamala? Okay, get her name right.
whoever the
All right?
fuck.
Yo, you
nigga,
know
whoever
her
her name is. Nala from Lion King, whoever her name is.
Her family
I don't-
came up from
bro,
owning
bro,
slaves,
I don't
bro.
I ain't seen none of that.
Wait,
shit,
whoa,
bro.
really?
I ain't seen nothing.
Yes, y'all
I ain't
need to
seen none
wait,
of
Wait,
that.
wait,
Facts.
hold on.
I ain't
Which
seen none of
family?
that.
Kamala
Like-
Harris's family.
Wait, time out.
I didn't
Okay,
see
are we
none of
gonna
that.
blame her for her? Like, wait, is it like her ancestors?
I mean,
I look,
We're
yo,
not
guy,
gonna
wait.
blame her. No, we're not gonna
Let's
blame
not
her.
let's
but
not
if you
let's
gonna-
not let's not get lost in this
Right,
topic.
right,
We got a
right.
bunch of stuff we want to
Yeah,
cover.
yeah,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? If
Y'all
y'all
get
want
that work
if
later.
we all want to go out, if we all want to go out to eat or something after
I mean,
this,
why you shutting
have
down?
this
No, I'm
conversation.
curious.
Nah, because we got a bunch of topics that I definitely want to get into.
I apologize.
So
I apologize.
we're not gonna
All right. Oh, you know why? Because he don't want to talk about his girl.
That's
there
not.
we go. Notice? No,
it's not even that. It's not even that. You're not gonna bait me, Addie. You're not gonna bait me.
It's okay.
You're not gonna bait me like that.
All right. Well, Antoine Fuqua.
Yes, man.
Cheats on his wife, an actress.
He didn't get the memo. He ain't get the memo that black men don't cheat.
He definitely did. I mean, it depends on. I don't know what black men consider cheating. Though.
Black men don't cheat. That's first of all.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know what grown.
Which was my question is like, what do black men consider cheating? Because I don't think they consider it sex. I don't think they consider it kissing anybody. It must be a difference.
Fuqua is not a black name.
No full breed black man cheats.
No, this man is definitely very black.
He looked in the camera for that one.
I think it mixed with Venezuela.
No, he's not.
Seriously, he's Canadian.
No, is he Canadian?
I don't know.
No, he always blames Canada for everything. He won't accept that a black American man cheats. All right. Well, anyway, Antoine Fuqua cheats on his wife.
I ain't never cheated in
what's
my
her
life.
name?
That's all I'm saying.
Layla Ranchan.
Yeah.
And basically he cheated with Nicole Murphy. Let's start with Nicole Murphy.
That's a good question, Abdallah.
Crazy.
Who's attractive? Is his wife attractive?
His wife.
So his wife was an actress that was like really popular back in the 90s, 20s, 90s, 20s.
But because this leads
90s, 20s, 2000s. But of course, as women age and whatnot, we have children.
Things
we literally
happen,
expand our uterus for men and then eject them from our vagina.
I mean, that's no excuse to lose yourself and weight. But to be fair,
I don't feel like a man can say that.
Look, but to be fair, I heard she has a condition that makes it harder for her to lose weight or make her gain weight.
Sure.
So if that's the case, it's kind of harsh to leave.
Yeah, but sure, either way, I feel like, for better or for worse. If you don't want to be with me as a woman, then fucking leave me, right?
Who said he didn't want to be with her?
Well, I mean, no, because you sat there before God and you lied in front of your parents, your grandparents, everybody. And I think it's fair if somebody who's you claim to be your best friend to at least tell them, hey, sorry, no longer works for me, bye.
Maybe it still works. I just want to dip in the pool real quick.
That just is at odds with the vows you made.
That's why I believe that the marriage vows is unrealistic because you don't know what somebody going to turn into 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line,
tomorrow. So
to say I'm be with you forever, no matter what, could be weight loss. It could be if she cheats. It could be if she starts smoking crack.
Yeah.
It could be, you know what I'm saying?
I think if you become a crackhead, that's grounds to, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's grounds to maybe remove yourself from this situation. Here's my thing. If I'm gonna sit there, I'm not gonna drag my whole family and God into my situation. If I don't, and I don't care how much you saying the girl was pressing you to get married. You sat there before God. Nobody can put a gun to your head and sit there and make you do nothing. Right. First of all, but if you chose to do it and you felt like you were doing it under pressure or duress, still under God, then let her go, right? Because it's just embarrassing, right? Because now look what we're talking about. We're talking about this woman who we haven't talked about in years, right? And what we're addressing is her weight gain. I think that's just messed up.
If he divorced her and then got with Nicole Murphy, he'll still get the same flag.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, sure.
Look at what we did to Swiss
because she was fat for her.
Look at what we did to Swiss Beats. Right.
Well, I mean, I don't think the timeline there was that.
Nah, it wasn't. It was already separated.
Nah, that was different.
I think there was some controversy around the timeline.
It was already separated.
But the problem there was that.
Well, allegedly.
Yeah, here's the thing. The problem was that the actual wife said that they weren't, and regardless of whether or not she was crazy or not, when she says that's the problem.
It
doesn't even matter if it's true or not. Yep. It literally doesn't matter. It's sex perception. So I feel like, people would still be upset. But I think there's still protocol. And you can't live your life for other people, but if you're gonna sit there and lie in front of God and then all that, and then now this woman's getting dragged, right? Because she gained weight, she had kids. No dude has had to have freaking children. Our metabolisms work differently. It's not the same. We can't just decide we want to wake up one day and lose weight and then shed some tears and then we down 20 pounds. It don't work like that for women. We actually have hormones, right? We have shit that and I haven't seen her acting in any film, so it seems as though maybe she's taken on the role of staying at home, right? So think about a lot of the careers that she may have sacrificed in order to take care of him in the household. I don't know their whole story, but I'm just hypothesizing. But Nicole Murphy, right now back to Nicole Murphy, because this is her first time around the block.
I see why.
I might risk it all.
I gotta join in.
I might risk it all.
Shit, I'd risk it all too,
bro. Nicole Murphy,
she's beautiful.
Yeah, she fire.
But how much blame does Nicole Murphy hold in this whole situation? Because apparently this is not the first time that she has gone after somebody's husband. Lisa Ray came out after those pictures came out and was like, yo, she came at my ex-husband. Was it her ex-husband or her current husband?
The dude who was the prime minister of like the freaking Virgin Islands that she married at the time.
Yeah. So maybe this is something that Nicole Murphy does. Like maybe she's got a thing for. Yeah, this is a pattern of.
I feel like she could just get anybody she wants.
It's like you get married, your chances with her go up.
Yeah, right.
Like 5%.
Yeah.
Are you married? I'm on your heels, nigga. I'm on you. But I don't blame him though.
Yo, I honestly think that there are women out there who it's like an ego thing. Like people only associate ego with men. It's like women have ego too. And it might be an ego thing for her as a woman to be able to go to this married man and have him break for her and risk it all for her, risk his whole entire marriage and risk the whole vows that he took before God and his family. For her, that's an ego thing.
I can see that
for a woman.
That's
you know what I'm
saying?
Evil.
It's an ego boost for women to even go after a man that's in a regular boyfriend-girlfriend relationship.
Right, exactly.
Let alone marriage.
But you have to think about it this way, because I feel like as women, we're put against each other from such an early age, right? Like we're always competing for things, right? It's always like, oh, does this dude like you? Does he not? Right, it's always in terms of attention for men. So I feel like yes, I agree. It's definitely like an ego thing. Like, and even when you think about some of the music, like I could take your man, da 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 da. Yeah, you know, that's definitely like a theme that comes up a lot. And I feel like certainly an ego thing. And the sad part is that like we gotta stop fighting amongst ourselves as women. Like we really gotta stop because we gotta stop competing for these niggas.
Y'all
like,
emotional as fuck.
Yeah,
a bitch walk in the room with her hair done. She thinks she better than everybody.
She ain't never say shit.
Well,
she ain't say nothing. She just walking with her eyebrows done.
Who she thinks she is?
Think she is?
Like, bro,
she thinks she look nice because she got her shit done.
Yeah, you mad because your toes fucked up?
Right. Like, shit crazy. I witnessed it.
Yeah.
Like, why you upset her? She I don't know. She came in here looking too nice. I'm like,
you think there was any hating at the Cups and Convos joint on Saturday?
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm sure it is.
That
but
Ben did not invite me to, by the way. Just so you know, you gotta
come. You enjoyed yourself?
I would have loved to go.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Did. Nah, you gotta come. It's a.
Wait,
it's a
you know
vibe.
what? I enjoyed myself with the exception of that black bald-headed bitch that was behind the bar. That bean-headed motherfucking bartender.
They're not part of the team. They
I bet.
That's a lot of bees right there. That's a lot of bees.
I don't give a damn because I gave this man my order. He looked me in the eye and said, okay. He went to the other side of the bar and did not make my drink. And then I have to look at him dancing to the music. And I'm like, yo.
Behind the bar?
Behind the bar. He's dancing to the music.
He's catching dubs and shit. Like, y'all got your drink, boy?
Bro.
I got your drink.
Bro, everybody in that venue was happy except for the motherfuckers online at the bar. Because they were moving so slow. How is it that you have... Look,
that's the bar.
You got to have women behind the bar because one thing I say about women is they will move with a sense of urgency. Mm-hmm. The women will work all sides of the bar so they could get their tips, so they could get everybody, all these crusty niggas out their face.
Right.
They will move with a purpose. Yeah. These two dudes that was behind the bar did not give a damn about the line building up. Like you talking, I waited 20. I walked in the spot. I took a lap. And I went to the bar and I waited 20 minutes for my drink, bro. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
20 minutes. Like, that's out of hand.
Were you vocal, though? Were you like, yo, my man, yo?
Me and all the other 50 people at the bar was vocal. They were just like, I got you. Like,
this is the same species of characters that don't keep calendars. So you have to understand that the lack of efficiency is a real, like,
hey, look.
Well...
I don't want to feel bougie. That's why I don't.
Nah, other Cups and Combos.
Other than the bar, I definitely enjoyed myself.
All right,
we're gonna move on to this cartoon.
Cool. Oh yeah. Oh man, this cartoon was grimy.
They be shitting on Black Beauty out here, man.
They really do. So basically, there's this cartoon that came out, which I don't know why this is definitely outrage marketing.
Yeah, this is definitely outrage marketing for sure.
For sure.
So a popular,
no way.
What's according to Metro.co.uk,
so it's on purpose to get more attention.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So a popular YouTube bedtime story has been slammed as racist for showing an angel turn darker skinned when she is cursed. The fairy tale by Mr. Pingu TV shows a woman agreeing to give up her beauty to be able to talk to her husband. In the video, which has been viewed more than 380,000 times, Dina has to hide the fact that she is an angel from her husband and every night leaves the palace to go and sing in heaven. After the husband, the prince follows her and asks her why she's so sad. She starts to talk to him. This activates a spell, and she is warned by the sky that she's warned that by the Sky King that she will become uglier. In the video, she's described as losing her beauty and her youth. And her glow is gone and her face is scarred, the narrator says. But all that really seems to have changed is that she is darker skinned and has curly hair. Have you guys seen this
wow.
image?
So she gets curly hair too?
I saw the image.
You saw the
image?
image?
That's a straight depiction.
Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all the image.
I haven't seen it.
She basically turns from that white girl.
So she went from being this white girl.
She went
to being this.
She went from Sally from Wisconsin to a bitch in Brownsville.
She looks much better. Yeah,
she looks way fucking better.
She looks mad good as the black girl, even in the cartoon.
Sick, bro. she went from Idaho to fucking East New York quick. Damn.
Right. So the most disrespected woman in the disrespected person in the planet is the black woman.
Exactly.
Yo, not that. I gotta agree with you.
1,000%.
Yes.
1,000%.
For sure.
There we go.
What's your thoughts on that, brother?
Yo.
Y'all really want me to go? Cause
go ahead. I just told all these people.
Actually.
I just told all these listeners that you woke and you know what I'm saying, you be spitting facts. So you know.
Don't get him started, but we'll be here for a minute.
Yeah.
You
gonna learn
You
about
see,
50,000.
The white man. Nah. But all this is insecurity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Insecurity. And the funny thing, the contradicting thing is that melanin is actually being traded and sold on the stock market right now.
Preach.
And white people are actually buying this and injecting themselves with melanin.
Yeah, 1,000%.
All the missing black kids in DC.
Yeah, exactly.
1,000%.
Every year, roughly 40,000 black minors go missing.
Wow.
40 to 100,000.
Wow.
In America alone.
Yeah. Shit.
So
I had no idea. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, looking at all these white people injecting their lips to make it fatter and getting tans year round, getting butt implants,
Hips,
getting breast
lips.
implants, all this shit. Like, bro, y'all trying to be black.
Right.
Why y'all trying to put us down for our natural features that y'all envy us for? That's why y'all can't stay in the fucking sun so long.
Right.
Y'all fucking burn up and like y'all get
bubbles.
Start boiling and shit.
Like, to a fucking strawberry.
Yo,
son, like when I see shit like this, I mean, I don't get nothing aroused from me.
It's crazy too because they made her hair curly too. They made her hair kinky.
That's
a straight depiction of a black woman.
Yeah. Right. So like they were like, oh, you're gonna lose your beauty. So so becoming ugly means you become a black woman with kinky hair.
Exactly. And let me just interject here because first of all, our hair and our hair texture gave way to the maps that led us out of slavery. You cannot do that shit in white people's hair.
That's a fact.
It wouldn't work. You can't make no maps of no cornrows in their hair.
Is that where all the designs?
That's what. That's the historical significance. Yes.
They used
so like braiding. You know, our hair is really freaking dynamic. If we wanted it straight, we could be that. If we wanted curly, we can make it happen.
Yeah,
so. You know, don't come for our hair.
We the most diverse people.
Yeah.
And besides that, like black women set the standard for beauty. Like let's not even.
Yep.
That's not even white women can't even hold a fucking hair to fucking black women. Period. Okay, where you from, nigga?
Yep. The Brothers Podcast.
I don't care where you from.
I told you would like them.
I love the Brothers Podcast.
I look Chad in his face. Your wife ain't it, my nigga. I'm sorry, bro. She
sorry, Martha.
Man. Sorry,
Martha. I can't.
Sorry, pancake butt.
Yo, and you know what? I want to say this, Nico. You inspired me with one of your tweets where you was like, you don't give white women your seat on the train.
No, I don't.
Yo, I seen one come on the train the other day.
I can't.
Came with the carriage and had the baby bajon.
Come on.
I looked at her. I said, "Hey, look."
There's a baby?
No,
I said, "Hey, look."
No, there's context. You ain't gonna have me down this hill.
Exactly.
It's not. Look,
I'll say you inspired me.
If it's an older white woman,
I ain't see nothing,
and there's no other black women around, then
I'm going to sleep.
If she, I don't care who pregnant. I don't care if she a fucking what's it called? A fucking gargoyle. If she pregnant, I'm giving her my seat. But
first of all, if
you
black
pregnant around,
listen, brothers,
you gotta wait in line.
Listen, brothers, you got you can't have your pregnant lady on the train.
Yeah, that's another thing. But
that's
some
what I'm
niggas
saying.
Everybody don't got the means to get a car.
I'm not saying a car. Hey, baby, take an Uber. Yeah.
Uber?
You know what I'm saying?
Hit me up.
Like, come on now.
Uber to the Bronx be like $84.19.
What? I'm not sending my pregnant wife to the Bronx for no reason. Right. I'm not sending my not pregnant wife to the Bronx. Like,
come on, Kevin.
Oh shit,
Kevin.
No, my bad, Kevin.
Nah, but Kevin, you can agree. Kevin, you can agree. The Bronx look like the slums of Thailand.
Ooh, y'all coming for the Bronx.
Not Kevin's part. Nah, you
can come for the Bronx. That's where hip hop was
made. Come on, we enjoy Kevin's
Ah.
contributions to Ben's heart.
Yo, I just read this report though that the homes in the South Bronx went up 12% for a one bedroom. Yeah, it was 12% increase for a one bedroom. There was like top three neighborhoods of the increase where two of them were in the Bronx, one of them was in Brownsville.
Good luck, white people.
They are gentrifying. Yeah, they're
Wait, what part of the Bronx you in, Kevin?
Bro.
Oh, Tremont?
Bro. I don't care
I used to work around there.
Kevin from the hood.
You're going to see white people in Soundview and shit.
Brownsville.
Right?
You walk 2 blocks, that's your ass.
Oh, Brownsville?
That's not true.
Yeah.
That's not true.
All right.
No, look, I used to teach.
I be in Brownsville.
I used to teach in Brownsville, and even back then, I saw white people jogging just freely around the projects.
And you know what get me tight? I don't mean to go on a tangent or go off topic, but you know you hear about robberies and like stick ups and niggas getting robbed and stuff like that, or getting killed. And it's like all these white people here, and y'all not robbing these niggas, huh?
They got more money.
Dead ass.
Y'all robbing us. I look like your cousin.
Yeah, right.
You see Tom dragging with his wife, got mad cheese in her purse.
I had to tell one dude, like, bro, you ain't about to get nothing out my pockets because I'm broke.
Right.
Listen, go across the street with that. Yeah, like,
it's
come
proof
on.
that black people they don't want no problem. So they be really sitting there characterizing these neighborhoods as dangerous. No, they're not looking for you. They're looking for another nigga who they have beef with.
What I'm saying.
Nobody's just coming up to random white people and shooting them. We know how much time you get for that. Like that, it don't work like that.
That shit is nuts.
Yeah, definitely, man. All right, let's move on, man. So,
moral of the story: rob Tom.
Facts, and his wife, and his kids.
What are you doing?
Not
My name is not Jamal.
I wouldn't use the name Tom because he put together this beautiful studio.
Right.
So don't rob Tom, but
right.
I like it here. I like it here, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You about to make him lose his job?
Right. Yeah, right. Nah, but all right. So a 10-year-old boy was arrested for injuring a little kid during a dodgeball game, right?
Yeah.
Now I don't know about y'all, but my high school didn't even allow us to play dodgeball.
Why not?
What high school did you go to?
I went to Boys and Girls.
There we go.
Really?
They ain't let us play dodgeball.
You heard of Boys and Girls High School?
It was bad. It was bad.
All right, okay, look.
Come on. Let me
In my 4 years, there was only like 3 shootouts. That's pretty low.
In the school? No, only outside.
Outside.
School. Yeah, that's the catch right there.
Only one of the kids got inside with the weapon, but he ain't shooting nobody.
Yeah.
Nah, seriously though.
Nah. Nigga to Iraq or something,
man. My dad used to be like, "Yo, if you keep on fighting in school, I'm sending you to Boys and Girls." I lived in Queens.
That's cool. That's not cool.
It's a boarding school.
That was my threat. Was like,
I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, I mean, you tell me.
Hey, look, our basketball team and our football team was ranked in the state.
Yeah, y'all were always good at sports.
That's true. That's true.
Y'all were always good at sports. Good at weaponry. Weaponry as well.
To be quite honest, I never heard about Boys and Girls reputation. We went to Jeff and we heard about
Jeff's reputation was pretty.
Jeff in Brownsville?
Yes,
East New York.
Jeff's reputation.
She said teachers was getting stabbed and all that.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yo, wait, when did you graduate?
2010, yeah.
I wonder if you know my friend. I'm gonna tell you offline.
Right.
Say her name.
I probably don't know her.
They went to school in New York City. It was like 8,000 kids in high school. Chances are they didn't.
That school was mad.
But a 10-year-old boy from Canton, Michigan, has been charged with aggravated assault after injuring another student during a schoolyard dodgeball game. Yeah. The child's mother,
the white child's mother.
I'm about to fuck this all up. Kamishi Triplet Lindley said on April 30th, her son Bryce was suspended from Erickson Elementary School for throwing a ball back at a student during recess while playing a game called Tips/Dodgeball. Lindley said the ball Bryce threw allegedly resulted in the other student having a concussion. Look, that just means your son don't know how to play dodgeball.
Exactly, stupid. You're supposed to move out the fucking way.
Dodge ball.
Yeah.
Okay, get out. the goddamn way or don't get on the court.
Gonna stay in the
well, here's the thing: the student who was hit had a chronic brain infection.
So why the fuck are you playing
Why is he playing dodgeball?
Dumbass in the classroom.
Yeah. And that's between the parents, the nurse, the school.
Yo, go keep score.
Keep his ass special ed. Why is he going outside with the other kids?
Bro, sit your dumb ass in the class and do your homework. Fuck are you doing?
Nah, do our homework. Man, you came and play with us. Nah, that's crazy though.
Well,
damn.
yeah, I mean, I don't think he should have played dodgeball.
No, dodgeball is not. If you have any
if you have
sort
a brain injury,
yeah,
it's not.
Well, concussions are no joke though.
And it's not like they knew the other students were aware. They're in 4th grade. Who's aware? It's not
little
like
kids,
they knew.
yeah, right. Little kids are not
chronic. You know,
right. And even if they do know, like I feel like little kids, like
condition.
Little kids are sociopaths until they become unsociopaths.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean?
empathy.
Like I feel like maybe the boy did know, but did he really understand
that
the
is a
impact?
That is a perfect way to put it.
That's a good point.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but still, though, is that grounds for aggravated assault?
You know,
like what's
you want to just throw? You just itching to throw a black man in jail. They just be fiending.
A black boy in jail, like
a boy, exactly.
That shit is nuts.
Now the mom says my son was hit twice in the face with a ball previously due to this. The child apologized to my son, and my son said, "Mom, it's okay. We're still going to be friends." The mother, who remained anonymous, told the station. However, the incident on April 29th was the final straw, she said.
Oh, she was
worried. She was worried for her
Mm-hmm.
child's safety. Lindley says she was not aware of any previous incidents and is sorry the other child got hurt. She said she wishes problems like this could be solved in the classroom and not the courtroom.
Yeah.
But she's still going to take it to the
That's
courtroom.
not grounds for an assault.
No.
Well, it actually got thrown out recently. Yesterday.
Yeah, it did. It did. I just
they dropped it.
But the fact that like
backlash.
the fact that you could actually, and this always boggles my mind that you could call the police
and they actually
they will show up and you will say my son got hit in the face while playing dodgeball.
Yeah.
And they will actually take action.
If
it confuses
exactly,
me.
I was gonna say if the person
if you're white, don't miss that component.
Right.
If you're white,
and the person attacking you
is black. Yeah.
If the black on the court, they'd have been like, click. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
No,
if I went home and told my pops or my mom like, yo, I got hit in the face.
You getting your ass beat,
dodgeball.
They're like, dummy, you don't know how to play the game?
Right.
Yeah, that's how black people be.
Right, that's a fact.
I got my ass beat in dodgeball too. I had titties and everything, and it hurt.
Son, if I
played dodgeball with some kids and I was killing them. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't let kids win.
Bro, if I went to jail for every time I hit a kid in the face with dodgeball, I'll be in there with fucking Bill Cosby right now. Like, come on, bro.
Pudding in the pudding box.
Come on, son.
Hey, Bill doing all right, man.
Shout out to Bill
Cosby. Nice little condo.
Let's not shout out to Bill Cosby.
Nice little.
Shout out to Bill
He
Cosby.
put out a nice little message.
Correctional.
Yeah, he put out a nice little message on Father's Day.
We good.
You know,
he getting foot massages and shit. Yeah, let me get the butter with the bread and He's chilling.
They say he like a mother inmate in there. Like he's
getting.
He's showing the other dudes how to take care of themselves.
He's reaping what he's sown.
That nigga chilling,
he's reaping
bro.
what he's sown at the best time of his life. To be honest, I mean, shit. What else are you doing?
Did he actually
now you have a
do?
bunch of friends in the jail cell who worship you. Think about it. And he would have aged into a home.
How many
he doing comedy stand up and shit?
You know,
fucking
he's
crackers,
still a god
peanut
in
butter.
there. Ain't really nothing happening.
Crackers, peanut butter.
I hope he got money. I hope he got money on his books.
Right.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
All right. Last thing, I just want to just say real quickly. Capital One was hacked. I don't know if any of you have Capital One.
I don't.
Okay, good, because they
My
hacked
hacked
over
enough.
100 million accounts. Paige Thompson, 33, a former Amazon employee, was caught by authorities after leaving an extensive digital footprint of her alleged crime on the internet. Basically, she got access to people's names, social security numbers.
She was bragging about it too.
I heard about that.
Did you see the woman? Did you actually see? Can you please pull up a photo of this woman?
She got caught because she was bragging, right?
I don't know if she was bragging.
Man, this lady looked like MGK.
I think she got caught because she was bragging.
But she left the extensive digital footprint.
Yeah, she got caught.
I don't know how she was able to be smart enough to actually hack Capital One, but be dumb enough to leave an extensive digital footprint. I don't understand. I thought I had the link to the picture.
Nah, the picture was up. Okay, here you go.
Ooh, oh my God.
33, by the way. 33.
Is that a nigga? That's a nigga, bro.
It's according to the
reports, that Momo challenge shit.
It's according to Fox News. It's Paige Thompson, so she chooses
that's
to identify
Tom Brady.
as a woman. I heard people say
that's
that.
Zarvon after that nigga transformed.
Right.
I'm just concerned that she's 33. I'm confused about that.
She had a hard life.
I don't care what gender she is. I don't know. That's not my business.
That is a him.
That's not my business.
That ain't a him
whatever
either.
she calls herself is whatever she calls herself.
That escaped from every
33 don't make no sense to me. It don't. That don't make sense.
How she got? Well, she got caught. Well,
she was bragging about it online, right?
It got caught.
I didn't see that.
It got caught. No disrespect to the transgender community.
She looks like the woman from The Ring.
It got caught because it left a thing. But I also heard it was bragging online. That's what I heard.
Yeah,
but that's the problem with criminals these days. What happened to robbing a nigga and shutting your ass up?
Clout. And the thing is that, like, honestly, it's not even worth it because no one cares about shit anymore. So, like, yeah, this was a new story yesterday.
You got one day of fame. That's it.
There's new shit happening today.
Right.
So that's it.
You know what's funny about that though? Like, people who commit certain crimes like this, especially cyber security crimes, they actually get recruited by the FBI and CIA.
Yeah.
Like, they would put her, they would drag her through the mud in the tabloids and all that, but actually give her a 6-figure job in the back.
They sure will. They sure will.
Right.
Plus she white.
I was gonna say, and especially if
Plus
they're
it's
white.
white. Yeah.
Then
that's not a chick.
This is a she.
Bro. No man in this room would date that chick.
Wait a minute.
Who cares? They don't identify her gender.
I don't know. She had Capital One. That's what I'm saying. She might be of good use.
Come on, don't ever underestimate.
Wait a minute.
You black men who don't cheat. I'm sure they're lining up after her.
Are you saying that?
I'm saying you know how to hack Capital One?
A sex change?
Oh, I'm saying she's she because she chooses to identify as that.
Okay,
clearly.
that's
so I'm
fair.
just gonna respect whatever.
I
this
thought you were
person
just guessing.
No. It says she. It says she. Those are the pronouns I read.
If she made that change, I respect it. It's a she.
Yeah. I mean,
she should have got a better surgery. What the fuck?
Man, all right, man.
I'm signing off.
Look, that takes us to the end of the show, man. I want to thank the Brothers Podcast for coming in and joining us once again, man.
It was
fun. Of course, man. It's always fun when y'all pull up, man. One more time, just shout out y'all where everyone can get the podcast at and where they can follow y'all on social media.
Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes. We got the visuals on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, Brothers Podcast, BROTHERSS PODCAST
on Instagram,
Instagram, Facebook.
And what's yours again?
Mr. Hazel signing off. MRHAZEL.
This is Treasurer _ Nico on Instagram. Very Rare Nico on Twitter.
That's right, man. Once again,
thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming through, man. This was a good time, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
We got to pull up to y'all podcast. Both
we
of
definitely
us.
got to schedule.
I don't know. Addie got to
sure.
look at her schedule or whatever. But
I mean, I got a calendar, so I'll actually be there.
I don't look at a calendar. I don't look at a calendar. I'm gonna just
Ben may or may
pull
not
up.
be
You're gonna pop up.
Hopefully, I don't double book myself.
All right.
Let's do it.
Hey, don't negotiate with my videographer. All right, coming up after this is Here Now Rachel C. Do not go anywhere. Here Now Rachel C's up next. This has been Ben Talks. Peace out. Enjoy your weekend.